Okay, so we have another tool that's available as part of the series, and these are maps that we've made with your state farm worker numbers. And so I want to give you a little bit of explanation of what that is and how you can use that and how that can be helpful when you're trying to figure out recruiting. So let me show you where this can be found at. If you go to our website and you go into recruiter resources, and you look here under agriculture resource list, you can see state farm worker numbers maps. So these exist for every single state, and these are specifically based off the ag census, the 2022 ag census farm worker numbers. So for example, I can open up the state of Washington and I can check out the differences between 2017 numbers and the differences between 2022. So in a lot of the states across the country, we've lost the number of farm workers since 2017 to 2022. And the interesting thing is you can kind of look and see the number of farm workers that are in each one of the areas, and then you can see the differences here. And in some of our states, you can go in, let me check out Arizona, for example, and you can see the difference between the numbers of 2022 and 2017. So for example, this is an Arizona one in Apache County in 2017, or in 2017, there were 1,581 farm workers in the county. So basically what that means is on the ag census, the farmers said that they hired at least that number. Usually they will not, there'll be more than what's reported. And the difference in 2022, sorry, I'm having problem saying the years. In 2022, the number was 788. So there's a difference. So if they went up, it looks like Mojave and La Paz went up. But if I'm a recruiter, I can kind of take a look at this whole map, see if I have multiple areas, see which one has a probability of finding more workers. And so each one of these, you can check out the states next to you. I live in the state of Tennessee. You can kind of see some states have a ton of counties. Some states have just a few. Depending on there, I think most of our member states have the comparison where you can see by county the differences, and the non-member states, they have just the general information as far as what it is right now. So we encourage you to kind of use this for strategic planning. Maybe you have a region that you're over and you're trying to make sure that your recruiters are able to go to the places where the most probability of finding workers are, and you can check that out. Now, one thing to note, for example, when I was in the state of Tennessee, we had a lot of families that lived in Hamlin County because there was a lot of processing. So these are the farm worker numbers. These are the ones that are working in the farms that are on the ag census. It's not going to show your meat processing. It's not going to show like your fisheries and things like that. It's so you can kind of look overall in your state to see where those, where those numbers are. And hopefully it'll help you kind of with some of that planning that you're doing.